Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, you know, Spectral Sen. You can just call me Sen. As you know, I I play Crystal of Atlan. I play this game a lot, and a lot of you have subscribed or watched my videos or left a comment because I do Crystal of Atlan stuff. I do tutorials, I do guides, I try to help giving tips and tricks. So, that's how I grew a lot. Like I grew a lot from doing Crystal of Atlan. A lot of it has to go down to it. A lot of views, a lot of people that just showed up because I did Crystal of Atlan stuff. Um, and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for that. But I think y'all know where this is going. I've made videos in the past. You can check that out in my channel on the upgrading system, things that need to work, this game's dying, whatever title you want to slap on those videos. Um, I've done those videos a lot to try and get the attention of others, to try and get the attention of the devs mostly, to get a response or let them know that this is an important issue. And it's just never worked out. I've never heard anything from the devs. I'd never expected them to really do anything. By the way, that's a friend of mine. I never expected it because I'm just one small fry, very, very small fry in a big streamer community. And I'm not a big spender, so I'm not in like the Starlight Club that they had or what have you. I'm not a big wig Crystal Fatland content creator like Gids or something like that. Nothing's changed. In fact, things seemingly get worse every day. And I can't take it anymore. Uh I will be quitting Crystal of Atlan. I'm not gonna be quitting today. Not be I'm not gonna quit like soon, but I will be quitting. So if things come out soon, I'll make a guide for you guys. I'm not gonna just fully be like, okay, I'm quitting. It's done. It's over with. Go fend for yourself type thing. No. If there's a new raid, I'll find some tips and tricks. I'll show you guys how to do the thing. I'll do my best. I know I'm not the best person that does it. Gids does so much better. If you don't know who Gids is, I'll link or something, either in the description or in the comments, probably both. Gids' channel, he does pretty good stuff. There's another person who does guides, so I'll find them too, and I'll link them for future stuff because there's bound to be stuff that comes out when I do quit. Um, and I don't want you guys who do watch me or like stumble across me to be left without a way of getting information to help you if you continue to play this game or if you're just getting into it and still have love for the game. If you love this game, I don't I don't blame you. I love this game too. I have let me check how many hours. All right. So I have 1,114 hours into Crystal of Atlan. I loved this game too. Once upon a time, I loved this game. I would wake up every day, and I mean every day, and play all day long, from sun up to sundown. Just be on the game, chatting with people, doing events, all this other stuff. I loved this game. I really did. But my passion for it is not there anymore. Events are never what I want. I know I'm sounding like a broken record player. I've said everything in previous videos. Excuse me. Events are lackluster. They kind of like bare bones, push it out type feel. The rewards in the events aren't always the greatest. Some of them are good, some of them aren't great. Like, we got this duck event, and apparently this is supposed to be a collab or something. I don't know. We get coins, which progress the bar, along with rewards such as the quacky dance, which is what I was doing before. This is the quacky dance, and then it goes into the homestead stuff, and I get like this event released alongside the homestead. But I'm gonna tell you something. The homestead does nothing. The homestead is not worth your time. It does absolutely nothing. There's not even stuff in the achievements for homestead. It's a thing to waste time on. So it would have been a lot better for this event, instead of giving us these stupid furniture items that do absolutely nothing, give us something good like I can't even view the rewards now. One of these boxes was like 5 orange summons. That's a good reward. And it's a good reward. It's not a great reward. It's something useful though. That would have been good. But no, they didn't do that. The upgrading system that's been a problem since day one. I heard from somebody that they talked about it on their sorry, not their Instagram, their social media, and they've never addressed it since then. They said that they were working on it. No updates, no verbal communication on it. And again, for like the 500th time, I'm going to explain my problem with the system. So from 1 to 10, level wise, from 1 to 10, there's no problem. 1 to 10 is a smooth journey. Once you hit 11 to 15, that's when the problem comes. As you can see, I have gotten very lucky and blessed the fact that I've gotten all but 3 items to 15. Why am I lucky? Because if you look here on my ring, which is a 13, it says a 20% success rate, enhancement level -1 upon failure. Which means if I fail this, I'm going to go to a 12. If I go up, that's great. I go to 14, but that stays a thing. You have a 20% success rate. If you minus it, you go back down to 13 if you go up to 14. And, you know, the 14 to 15 jump is the most suspenseful thing in this game. So basically, once you hit 15, you don't have to worry about your gear ever going back down again. It is just from 11 to 15. Like I said, once you hit 15, you don't have to worry about gear going back down. Then you start going into the 3-star system. And I've gone over the 3-star system. I'm not going to talk about it because that one's more in depth. And you don't have to worry about it going down. You just have to worry about the nodes, which I refer to as stars because it makes it so much easier. You just got to fill up all these stars and then do a 50-50 to go into from 15 to 16. If you fail that, you get a failsafe, and then you get failsafe all the way to failsafe 6, and which is guaranteed at that point. It's a guaranteed, you're going up from 15 to 16 once you hit failsafe 6. The enhancement system is just absolutely gut-wrenching. Even if you pay, you're still going to get kind of screwed on Glenn. Paying just means you have more chances to succeed. We all get destroyed by Glenn. And it gatekeeps people, especially free to play, smaller people, whatever have you, from growing and standing a chance against actual people who do pay the whales, quote unquote, the spenders, whatever you want to call them. I have given the suggestion in the past to either flat out remove gear going down from 11 to 15, or better yet, implement a 2-star system since we get introduced to a 3-star system at plus 15. Devs haven't discussed wanting to do that. They haven't discussed anything other than like months ago talking about them reworking allegedly from one of the people I play with. Yeah. That really put off a lot of people, and the people who hadn't quit before eventually seeing that their stuff was never getting up because unfortunately it's all luck and most of the time you're unlucky. They quit, which is one of the reasons why I play on a dead server. Whichever server you're on, there is no server transfers, there's no merges. I can't go to another server. If I wanted to go to another server, I'd have to start all the way over. I'd have to make another cloud on a different server and start from square one. I'm not the only dead server. There's many servers out there that are dead. This game isn't dead, by the way. There's people who say, well, this game's dead. No, this game isn't dead. It is dying. There's a difference. The difference between a dead and dying game is a dying game you can still get PvP matches, which I'm gonna PvP just to show you guys. Just to show you guys that this game's still alive. Wait times are long. Sometimes you do get a bot if you do wait too long. If you heard that, that's my can of Monster. All right, found a match. I think this is a bot. I have never heard this person. He doesn't even have a frame. Yep, it's a bot. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this bot really quick, or as quick as I possibly can. Bot's terrible. Has no energy, self-preservation. Damn it, too high. Yeah. I've reached the weekly limit. There's a weekly limit for everything. So that wasn't a good example. I don't like the PvP, so I'm not gonna wait around until I find a person, like an actual person. It wouldn't take long. It's just there's things that I just want to address that are more important. Maybe I'll end the video like that. Um, like I said, I'm not quitting today. Like once this, what the heck? Ah, sorry, spider. Um, like I said, once this video ends, I'm not, I'm not uninstalling the game. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is there's events going on, such as the ancient battlefield, weak leagues, what have you. I That's happening tomorrow, but that's not ending tomorrow. This thing is lasting a long time, I think. So there's that. I'm staying for that. I'm not going to leave my fleet down a man the day before this. I'm not going to do that. And then, of course, there's the Mine Wars, which is wrapping up soon. Only 20 days left. We got eliminated. So there's that. Um, there's going to be a new raid coming next week, I think. Sometime soon, is what I hear through the grapevine. And my fleet. Sorry, excuse me. In my fleet's Discord. The events are lackluster, like I said. There's not story coming out, but then again, there's not a whole lot of MMOs out there that like really focus on story. It's just my biggest problem is there's been problems that have been released that were there on release day one, and the devs have done nothing to try and fix or communicate that they're fixing. It's always felt like they've just blown people off. Also, I lost sight of that spider. I don't know where it went. So now I'm paranoid. Out of sight, out of mind. Quite honestly, I've wanted to quit for a long time. The only reason why I've stayed is because of, quite honestly, a few people. And it's gotten to the point where I don't even know if I could stay for those people because I'm not happy and I shouldn't force myself to play something that I'm not happy playing. I've been recently getting back into Warframe. Surprisingly, I've been enjoying playing Warframe. So grinding isn't the issue. And the issue isn't us losing Mine Wars. People are like, "Oh, it's because you lose Mine Wars. It's because you keep losing." No, because even when we win, it's not a good feeling. I don't feel happy doing Mine Wars. So like, let's focus on Mine Wars. I don't feel happy playing Mine Wars. Mine Wars comes, I'm like, ugh, it's Mine Wars. It's a chore at this point. It's a chore that nobody wants to do, but you do it anyway. I do it for the chests to get opals. Um, with the battle passes that I've stacked up for a long time, I get a decent amount of opals, enough to make a summon or two each day if I'm lucky, depending on how I have my opals. Oh, it's just my love for this game is just gone. I don't want to keep up with it. And that sucks. It sucks because I remember fondly enjoying this game every single day. I remember fondly enjoying it. And there's rare moments where I still do find joy. The problem that I have is just the devs aren't willing to make the necessary fixes to the game. And I get that it takes time. I'm not stupid. I understand how difficult coding and programming can be. I've never fully done it, but I've done a little bit of computer science, which we had to work with code and fix code and write code. You're basically telling it how to do every small little thing. Like telling a person to make a sandwich. All right. You can't just tell the person, open the bag. You have to say, take your left hand, put your left hand on the bag of bread, take your other hand, put it also on the bag, open the bag, reach into the bag, grab a piece of bread, pull out the. You see what I'm getting at? You have to tell it every small little thing, otherwise, it won't work. I understand how much programming goes to walk upstairs. Is it the most difficult thing in the world? No. It just it involves more than people understand it does. But these are day one issues that we're talking about. Lag, the enhancement system, balancing issues, which I don't blame you because balancing issues would probably be the most difficult one out of all of them. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of things that just stack up and accumulate and just have brought me to this point. So the next MMO that I'll be playing, I might throw out some Warframe clips here and there. Like, I don't really, don't take this as an offense to anybody in the Warframe community. I don't want to be a part of your community because toxicity. I get that there's toxic people everywhere, but Warframe can be especially toxic. Can be, can be. There are some nice people too. It's just Warframe seems like a lot of information that honestly it would take me a long time to understand and get used to it. And I'm never gonna get a Prime Warframe. Okay, I'm never going to get a Prime Warframe. Right now I'm maining a Hydroid. Let that tell you everything. So there's that. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna abandon my fleet. It's the main reason why I'm not going to be like uninstalling after the video ends. No, it's not that. It's just the events going on. I don't want to leave my fleet down a person when they really need somebody. That'd be a dick move, and I don't want to do that to them. So I'll stay for the events. I'll stay for the upcoming raid. If there's any tips, tricks, updates, stuff that you guys want me to talk about, I'll do it. For stuff that you guys want me to talk about, address, or comment on, leave that in the comment section. Like, leave a comment. I'll read it. I'll respond to it. And if I got time, I'll address what you want me to address. If you like this game, again, like what you like. I'm glad that you still enjoy playing this game. I'm glad that you find something you enjoy. For me though, I'm just not enjoying it anymore. And after the events are done, and especially when Where the Winds Meet comes out, either A, I'm not going to be seen much on Crystal of Atlan, period, or just uninstall the game. That's how I am right now. It would take big changes, like big changes in Crystal of Atlan to make me retract everything that I've said right now. Like, within the next month, they'd have to overhaul the enhancement system, fix lag issues and other stuff. Because here's the thing, what's the word? They devote time, money, and resources to fixing things that literally I see nobody complaining about. Like, there was things that they fixed with a transformation animation. Nobody talked about it. Certain issues with class abilities, like I don't know, like a buff, a buff to a character. Nobody really talks about that. I don't hear really anybody telling people this skill needs to be buffed. No, people talk about the enhancement system. People talk about how unfair it is that there's a level like 75k power player absolutely wrecking a person who's like in the 50k range. It's just a lot of things that just need to be fixed, and I doubt within the time that I'm going to be giving that things will change. I'm not going to hold my breath. If they do fix things, I'll give them respect and I'll tell them, hey, you did a good job, you fixed it. But like I said, it's not going to happen. I'm very confident that it's not going to happen, especially not within the time frame that I'm still going to be playing. So, yeah, the events that are out right now, yeah, once those are done with, I'll be saying farewell to Crystal of Atlan. It was fun, and it was nice. I'll still be uploading videos on other stuff. Like I said, I'm excited for Where the Winds Meet. If I can do some guides, depends on how it is. I don't know anything really about the game because I've been trying not to spoil myself. I just want to approach that with a fresh mindset. But it seems fun. I'm excited. It's going to get me away from Crystal of Atlan like Warframe has right now. Going to be doing some Warframe video stuff. Just me farming, trying to have a good time. I don't know. Don't really know. So yeah, that's the gameplay. I just want to end this video by saying thank you to everybody who came for Crystal of Atlan stuff, subscribed, liked, watched for Crystal of Atlan, all that stuff. You really helped me improve where I was numbers wise. I know I'm still not a big YouTuber. I'll never be a big YouTuber, but I appreciate you helping me get closer to being less of a small fry YouTuber. Anyway, this is Sen signing out. Like I said, questions, comments, things that you want me to talk about, leave them in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Peace out. Stay safe.